Hey y'all, welcome back to another day in a life vlog. If you are new here, hello, my name is Emma. Welcome to my little corner of the internet where I share with y'all my experience as a nurse, and also hopefully soon my experience as a nurse going back to school. I work from home in chronic disease management. I just wanted to do a quick intro to my video because I'm heading out the door right now. I have not updated you guys yet, but I picked up a little side gig. I'll tell you guys all about it once I get in the car, but I'm basically doing home health visits to do reassessments. Welcome all of you new subscribers. I'm so happy to have you guys here, and yeah, welcome to another LPN Day in a Life vlog. Honestly, y'all, the last time I vlogged in my car going anywhere work related was at my last job as a wellness director. If you guys are still here from back in the day, please comment down below if you're still here, if you remember those car vlogs, those car chronicles, just going to and from work, sharing with you guys, venting for most of the time. But that was the last time I actually did a car vlog heading to work. But yeah, so where do I start? I know for sure that I haven't told you guys about this side gig opportunity, but 3 months ago, one of my very good friends, her dad owns a home health company. He's always been trying to get me to work with them since I became a nurse in 2020, but I just never had an opportunity. And a lot of the patients that he would want me to go visit were pediatrics, really sick kids, and I don't have any experience with kids. And anyways, long story short, a few months ago, about 3 months ago, the dad outreached me and he told me about this pediatric case, and he asked me if I would be able to do it. So I told him that I still didn't have experience with kids, but I told him to keep me in mind if they had any older population, available, if they had any work with older population. So I was supposed to actually start working for him 3 months ago, but something happened. I think it was paperwork or application or something like that. So I didn't get to start 3 months ago. So basically the gig is every other month. They need nurses to go out and see patients for reassessments. So this month is my month to go ahead and do it. It's actually my first month doing it. My friend sent me a list of 12 patients. Out of those 12, I chose to do 9 patients. It's basically you do however many assessments, reassessments you're able to do. So I chose 9 out of the 12 that she gave me because the drive was doable. The other 3 were just it was just way too far out for me. So yesterday we talked about it, and I'm gonna go ahead and do all 12 of those, but she's gonna give me an extension. So instead of seeing all the patients within this month, she's letting it up to me to basically find time to go see those patients because they really need those reassessments done. So yeah, it's nice. I started this past weekend. So far so good. It's very quick, y'all. The longest process is basically the drive to the patients, but so far it takes me about maybe 10 to 15 minutes for basically I'm just checking in, seeing how the patient is doing. If they need any additional services from us, then that's the time that they let me know if they had any recent hospitalizations and all that stuff, and then get their signature and you move on. So Today I'm only going to one patient. They're literally right there, right around the corner from me. So I'd be feeling so flustered doing this because I'm so used to my routine, you guys. You know, I wake up, get myself ready for work, and just like eyes glued to the computer for most of the day. So the fact that I'm actually leaving the house, and it's good too, like it's a nice little change for me. So I just got finished with my visit. It was very quick, you guys, probably like 10 minutes, 10 or 11 minutes. Patient was very pleasant, a little bit of dementia that I noticed also. And a caregiver actually opened the door for me. I wasn't sure, like, we're not wearing scrubs or uniforms. So when they open the door, I'm either thinking it's the family member or I don't know, or the patient. The lady who opened the door for me was a little older, so I thought she was the patient, but that's the caregiver. So I met up with the patient, they did the assessment, and now I'm heading back home. Hey guys, I am back home. I had every intention to vlog while in the car and driving, but I'm gonna need some time to get back into that kind of multitasking. So I was like, you know what? Let me just like focus on the road and get home, and then just do a quick update once I'm home. So I don't know where I left off. Where did I leave off? Oh yeah, so I did the assessment on my patient. Very sweet lady. Noticed a little bit of dementia there. Nothing to be too concerned, and plus this patient has a caregiver full time, so I don't have any safety concerns for this patient. I'm actually glad that the caregiver was there in the living room because a lot of the questions the patient, I guess for some of the events that happened recently, the patient didn't remember. So the caregiver would kind of like jump in and correct the patient. So, I don't know if I told you guys, but I've been doing this since this past weekend now, and it's been nice. I'm not used to driving all the time like that, so the driving is definitely something that I have to get adjusted to. But good thing that this is like every other month, unless I want to pick up some more assignments. But for the most part, it's every other month. I'm probably going to have 9 patients. Originally, it was going to be 4, but it looks like for some areas around me or a few miles away from me, they need a nurse for those areas. So most likely I'm going to have 9 patients every other month to do reassessments on, which isn't bad at all. Let me tell you guys about the coolest thing I learned. I visited a stroke patient the other day who has who's been affected on the right side due to the stroke. They had this leg brace on, the coolest thing I've ever seen in a very, very long time. So this leg brace basically is controlled through an app on their phone, and they're able to turn it on, and basically what the brace does is it sends like electrical currents or shocks on the patient's leg, and it's able to like create or promote movement of their leg and foot. The patient has no feeling, no sensation on the right leg or whatsoever, but at the push of a button, yeah, later my mom, but at the push of a button, they can move their foot or leg. That was the coolest thing. I'll post a picture of it. This whole experience is kind of like a full circle moment for me because it once was the caregiver that home health nurses would come and basically rely on to get a lot of information from the patient. So to be on the other side and being the nurse needing information and report from the caregivers, it's like a full circle moment because I used to be a caregiver for many, many years, and so being the nurse now is like, it's a humbling, it's a wonderful feeling. And when I visited a patient the other day, the caregiver opened the door for me and didn't speak one word of English, like very little English. And so long story short, the entire visit, we literally were both on Google, speaking with each other through Google Translate. It was the funniest thing, but every time I had a question, I would type it and send it to her and show her my phone. And every time she had a response or question, she would type it up for the translation and then show it to me. It was the funniest thing. And then my patient is from Europe, didn't speak not one word of English. So we were all just trying. We were all just trying to get it through the visit. As accurate as possible with you. But it was nice. I ended up just calling the patient's family member to confirm everything. But that visit reminded me that I need to get back into learning my Spanish. I did start a few months ago on Duolingo, and then I just kind of fell off my consistency, but I need to get back into it because being a French speaker is clearly not enough. You know, it's not that important. It's the Spanish in this country. So yeah, I need to get back into learning a little bit of Spanish. But well, you have a wonderful afternoon. Thank you. Bye-bye. I got about 30 minutes until my work day is over. Your girl is tired. I'm not even gonna lie. My husband and our daughter just left to go run their errands, so the house just got quiet. I've been working since then, aka multitasking as well, because my daughter has just been, you know, she's just been a toddler, so I've been having to split my attention between work and her. Good thing today I didn't have a lot of monitoring calls to do. I had to call at least 12 patients. Today, out of those 12, I got to speak to 4 of them, and these are the last 12 that I need to outreach for the month. I've been calling these patients every single week, and they're just not answering. So today I finally got access to, basically it's an app that kind of like, basically when I call them through this app, the number that shows up on their phone is their doctor's office. So I outreached all 12 of those patients, and out of those 12 I was only successful reaching 4 patients. So I did that, and then I kind of switched over to chart reviews because it's the end of the month and I have about like 100 something charts that I still need to review and put in some time for. So I've been doing that. The alerts kind of slowed down a little bit for the rest of the day. Actually, I'm getting like, I just got one in the last like 3 or 4 hours. So that's good because it's allowing me to focus on all the other stuff that I need to complete by Friday. You guys, when I stay focused on work, I can sit here for hours and just have like productive work, but I get so cold from not moving, and it's sunny out there. I'm so tempted to just go sit out for a few minutes. I'm probably going to do that after I get off work, but sometimes when I'm way too cold and I don't want to put my sweater on, I'll just take my computer and sit outside in the heat, in the sun with my hat on, and just work for a little bit until I get hot and until my computer gets hot, and then I come back inside the house. We don't have patio furniture yet, so I just usually take one of these chairs and sit outside for a little bit and come back in. I think I mentioned in my last 2 vlogs, I shared with you guys that I'm preparing to take the Kaplan nursing entrance exam. So when I get off work, I usually just relax for a little bit, literally probably like 10 or 15 minutes, and then I jump straight into studying and prepping and just practicing questions for the Kaplan. And then I move on to other things, either prepping for dinner or cleaning around. I think I'm going to prioritize cleaning around first because I didn't get a chance to do it yesterday because I had a very, very, very busy day. And so my toddler's she's been having a free day, a free 2 days. Okay, the house looks, I'm not even going to show y'all what I'm seeing, but just know that after I'm done studying, I'm going to jump into cleaning around. So, and also, I know this video is going to go up this week, and I wanted to make sure that it did because I found a few remote nursing jobs that I wanted to share with y'all. So look in the description. I'm going to either leave them in the description box or in the comment section. So if you've been looking for work from home job and you're a nurse, check out the links. From time to time, I go on Google and just look up things in the job market, especially remote jobs. Because I get tons and tons of questions about how or where I found my job and how I found it. I also get emails quite often asking if I can help with finding a remote job. If you've been sending me an email, check your email because I've sent out the links to the jobs to y'all first before I made this video. So yeah, let me know if you're getting callbacks from any of the jobs that I'm sharing with y'all. I would love to know. And then also, if you currently work remotely and you're a nurse and your company is hiring, just leave the information in the comments section. Or if you know of any other company that's hiring right now remotely for nurses, just leave it down and share the knowledge. As I'm going to end the vlog here and finish off my work day, I hope that you guys are doing great. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you haven't yet. I really appreciate the support, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all.